Hello, everyone. My name is Lucara, and this is Eco Global Survival, my community server number 12. 12. 12 community servers. Oh my God, what is wrong with my green screen? Is it the lighting? There's a lot of natural lighting. Hey, Calorie, you are first. No question. If you're not first, you're last. At least that's what Ricky Bobby always said. So, server has teched up, tech level up. We have mechanics. We have steam trucks. Oh, I love steam trucks. Hello, Simon. Hello, uh, Yos. I'm not sure. I probably just butchered your name. I apologize, but welcome. And I got blast furnaces and stamp mills and screening machines and well, a pump and extra water wheels. I want to get up there. You're wearing a shirt. You're wearing a shirt that says you're not first, you're last right now. Hey, Richard. Hey, Benza. How's everybody doing today? And I don't know. I don't know why my green screen is sucking right now. Like I'm sure other people can't even notice this thing right here by my hand, right here. But it's bothering me. It bothers me. I don't know. Maybe I need to adjust my lights. Turn my lights up a bit. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to dwell on that all episode. So with that's actually too bright. There, turn it down. Turn it down. Like I can feel it in my eyes. It's like the sun, it burns. So iron prices are way down. Iron is way cheaper now. Hey, Boss Patch, how are you doing today? Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. It's the Dutch version of Josh. Yas? Yos? Yas? Yas, I guess, probably. I tried. So yeah, words are hard. Iron bars are extremely cheap right now. But even that, I almost feel like it's still. I feel like I could go even cheaper, but I don't know. I feel like that's fair. I don't know if the other smelters have matched it or not. I know last time I changed my price, they did match. Yeah, oh, somebody matched. Phil matched. Thorgrim hasn't matched yet. Yas is typical Dutch. Yeah. Yeah, Eco in particular, I find I do have a lot of there's a lot of people who enjoy Eco in my community from the Scandinavian / Northern European countries like your Norway, your Finland, your Sweden, your Netherlands, Germany as well. I find a lot of people enjoy Eco from those regions. Like there's a lot of Europeans, but and England as well, or UK, whatever you want to call it. Although apparently that's not part of Europe anymore, technically. I'm just going up to get a piece of dirt. I don't want to fill in this hole. So I'm just going to mine a little bit of iron here. I'm not going to spend all stream mining iron, but I might need to do a copper mine. I know Ishmael has been trying to keep me fed with copper from his mine. But when I logged in this morning, I was sold out of copper bars. I do have 158 now. But copper bars will be even more in demand later whenever electronics comes out, which to be fair is like a week, 8 days away. But yeah. But yeah, so we have asphalt now. And there is in a lot of places, like this is all asphalt. You can see the asphalt is the darker section. Bunch of asphalt here, bunch of asphalt here. You can tell where the engineers live because generally the better roads start at the engineers' houses and kind of radiate out from there. Hey, Miso, how you doing today? Right? Because Punch lives up here. So yeah, so these roads probably originated from Punch's place. These roads originated from Toby, Timo, and Sakul's place. I can't remember which one of those three is the engineer, but one of them is. Speaking of roads, I need to address something that happened last night. I am not going to name and shame. Maybe I should name and shame, but basically people were taking advantage of a loophole in the road. I mean, they were exploiting it. It was an exploit. The loophole has been closed, but basically, if you place a road, you get paid for it, right? If you pick up said road, you get taxed the same amount just to prevent. Oh, my pickaxe broke. I don't think I have any whetstones on me. All right, this has been a very productive mining session so far. This is only the second time I've had to run back up. So you get taxed the same amount if you pick the road up, just to prevent people from placing it and then picking up, then placing it, then picking it up. But what someone was doing yesterday evening, they had a couple of different people. They were teaming up. I might as well eat some food while I'm here. Essentially, they had one person transfer all the money out of their account, and they were picking up the road, so they couldn't get taxed. And then the other person was placing asphalt down. And maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe they weren't intentionally exploiting the system. I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to give anybody the benefit of the doubt. So basically, we changed the law. Now, if you don't have enough money in your account to pay the tax for picking up, you can't pick up a road. So if you try to pick up a road and you can't, and you're broke, that's why. It's not ideal. It is kind of funny, but it's also kind of crappy, right? Like, because it can really unbalance the economy if they abuse it enough, right? Also, there is a law added that if you drop garbage, you get taxed. It's $1. It's just $1. Just want to make everybody aware. Like, I haven't seen a lot of garbage, but other people, like multiple other people, have mentioned that garbage is an issue. So, and there is a law, if you pick up garbage, you do get the loony back. But the thing is, when you drop garbage, it's in a bag. If that, like, here, let me drop this. So I'm about to get taxed $1. And it pops up. No other law pops up. It's just to let people know, hey, you drop garbage, you just get taxed $1. So if I pick this back up, I won't get my $1 back. Unfortunately, I can't figure out a way to make the law work like that. But if the garbage stays, it eventually turns into a block. I'm sure most of you have seen the block of garbage. If you pick up the block of garbage, you get paid $1. Just FYI. And again, I don't think it's going to discourage anybody. Like, $1 is not enough. But I just want people to know that you're not supposed to do it, right? Like, it's littering. Technically, garbage does pollute. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Seeds are supposed to turn into compost, but apparently it's bugged. But, like, it's really not that hard to build a chest to store your seeds in. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, it's $1. If you really don't want seeds, you can drop them. Just be aware that you're gonna get charged $1, right? Why is there sandstone down here? Oh, I must have, when I did that one. Yeah, there's sandstone right there. Not a big deal. So why is there sandstone here? Well, there you go. Eat the seeds. I'm assuming people probably aren't really buying seeds. Oh, yeah, that's sandstone right there. I mean, it depends how, particular you are about your food bonus. You could make the argument that eating the seeds is a bad idea. It does bring your variety bonus up, but it would hurt your base values, right? But yeah, I don't know. Enough people were complaining about the garbage that I wanted to try to do something about it. Because I feel like there's not even, there's less people on the server than most of my servers, just because A lot of people are waiting for update 10 and stuff. A lot of people are waiting for boats. Um, so with fewer people, I feel like garbage shouldn't be an issue. 15 for your food bonus. Like where I have the number 64, you only have 15. I'm very particular about I always try to maximize my food bonus at all times. My housing bonus doesn't really matter to me. I mean, obviously the higher the better, but I don't know, for whatever reason I always try to keep my food bonus high. And you're not the only one, I'm sure, Simon. And at the same time, like I've had a spare star for like days at this point, right? It's not like I need an extra star, right? So there's really no reason for me to push my XP bonus up. It's just one of those things where I know it's there and I want it to be high. Anyway. So has anybody built anything and you have no housing bonus? And like I said, if you're only planning to take like 2 skills and you're maxed on them already, you don't need to worry about XP, right? Which is part of the problem. I will bang this drum forever, but I feel like higher end food should also give more calories, right? Like, hey, Punch. So I was gonna say, has anything cool been built since my last stream? Does anybody know? Is anybody aware of anything that I should absolutely definitely check out during stream? I mean, I'm gonna tour around somewhat anyway, but just out of curiosity, if anybody knows anything off the top of my head, off the top of their head, not off the top of my head, off the top of your own head. It's gonna be one of those streams where I have bad words. Hope not. Your new milling building. Yes, you are a miller now. Oh, and what's up with you didn't like the tractor? Did they change the tractor? Like, is this your first time using a tractor? Calorie? Because I've never used the tractor, so I don't know. So if anybody's not aware of what I'm talking about, Calorie, it's a farmer. But on Discord, Calorie was like, I hate this tractor. I don't want to use it. Oh, okay, so they did change it in the update. You like the title, Punch? Did a little dad joke pun there. Having a blast. For anybody who doesn't know, the piece of equipment I was standing in front of is a blast furnace. So having a blast. Yeah. I'm not saying it's a great joke. I was just trying to think of something. When you've made as many videos and streams of a single game as I have, it can be hard to come up with clever or unique names. For anybody out there who watches my Mad Games Tycoon videos and has been watching them, because I've done like a lot of different runs, I don't even try to come up with unique names anymore. I know I'm repeating stuff. As long as I'm not repeating a title within the same run, I'm good. All right, so the tractor, it's slower, it has trouble with ramps, it brakes fast, the sound is a constant squealing that drives you nuts. Used to be your favorite thing to drive, and Simon will be back in a few. Sounds good, Simon. Well, that sucks. Like, what did the tractor need to be changed? Like, I know at one point they changed the way the carts handled too, and I hated it. But they added like, you go into controls. I am used to the new controls now, but people hated the new controls so much they had to put a checkbox in for legacy card controls. Like, which is not good. But I'm used to the controls now. You've been watching Mad Games. It's hypnotic watching you click all those menus. It's a weird one because, like, to me, I'm surprised it does as well as it does, because the gameplay is pretty straightforward, right? But people really seem to enjoy it. It's one of my most successful games, like by far, and continues to be. But I guess it's just, if you're just looking for something to put in the background and chill to, it'd be good for that, right? Oh, I am sold out of bars, probably. It's a good thing I'm mining up more iron. Yeah, Punch. I don't currently have a copper mine of my own. But I will probably work on that. Maybe even during stream. I have played Game Dev Tycoon, yes. And let me just say, I think that Mad Games Tycoon is a far, far superior game. But, you know, Game Dev Tycoon paved the way, at least to some degree, right? Oh, I still have some iron bars left, just no copper. No copper. I do have a big reserve of iron bars, too, just to make sure I can make these advanced upgrades. And hello, Sparaco. How are you doing today? Yeah, Game Dev Tycoon is less simulation and more arcadey, I would say. All right, what do we need here to keep my balance good? Protein, roast, simmered meat. But yeah, I'm way more particular about my diet than I need to be. Oh wow, I queued up like 400 bars earlier and they're all gone already. See, that's the thing. Like once you get the blast furnace with the smelting upgrade in it, you basically get 4 bars for 1 concentrate. Whenever you're using the Lumery, you get like 1.5 bars per concentrate, right? That's why the price of iron has dropped so much. And I'll probably revisit it. Oh, I thought I bought fruit salads. Apparently not. Does anybody have any fruit salads? Yeah, they're only okay. Oh, yeah, everybody's got fruit salads. Watch your toes. Sir, this is a Wendy's. It's an actual Wendy's, too, by the way. Not really. Somebody put... All right, let's go for a little drive. Go for a little drive here. I think I do need to expand this. I'm definitely going to fall off this bridge. I should really widen it or something bad happens. Yes, look at all the trucks on the road. This is what we want the roads to look like. Just a one wide stone road shoulder. And the reason why we want to have the stone road shoulder is just basically because all the stone roads that have been placed prior to the asphalt coming out, you'll be able to use them for shoulders, right? They're not useless. They have a use still, basically, is why we like the shoulder. And ooh, this Skull's place? Skull with the big brick. Oh yeah, he's a basic engineer or a mechanic. He's both. What's with the lighting in here? What's with the shadows? Like, good old Eco. Apparently forgets that there's a roof there. Yeah, think of it as a sidewalk. And just as you're playing and as you're driving around, can everybody do me a favor and just mentally, you know, do you prefer the 10 wide roads or 15 wide? Probably for next server, I'll have a poll up before we start. 10 wide or 15 wide roads, or we can mix and match a bit. I like this house. This is Hood's house with the lumber mixed with the mortar stone. Yeah, we could do like 15 wide on like the major roads. So like this main road would be 15 wide for sure, right? And then like the side roads only 10 wide. You prefer the 10s. We'd never make it past steam trucks. I'm not sure if it matters more later. It doesn't. There's a couple of reasons. Like you don't need the extra width. 2 wide stone shoulder is fine too. That's fine too. It's not a big deal. Like for anybody who doesn't know, like to do the center line, because it's not really centered because it's an even number, right? Like if you pick this up, there is a thing with a center line, right? But you can't put it in the middle. So the way to get the center line is you use the one with the side edge, and you just put 2 back to back to kind of form the line for anybody who's not aware. So that's a good little tutorial. Still driving a powered cart, eh? Beep beep. But so the benefits of the 15 wide, like you don't really need the space. It is nice in town. Like Punch has got this is Punch's property, but Punch kind of left an area for people to park in. It is nice, like let's pretend Punch had his building all the way out to here, right? This is the edge of Punch's property. If Punch's building was already out to here, so if I was parked here buying something from Punch's place, somebody was across the road, and let's say that little bit went all the way to the edge as well, somebody was parked there, it would be tough to squeeze through, right? So that it can be nice, especially in the busy areas, to have 15 wide. The real benefit is kind of for like the late game. Depending on the server and how long it goes, you can reach a point, especially with the 10 wide roads, where you have them all. You've done them all, right? Once all the roads are built, because the real benefit of the roads and the real reason why the government likes to pay out for them, well, one of the reasons is because it's a good way to chew up stone, to get stone, give it a use, right? Like other than limestone, stone doesn't really have a use. Yeah, like advanced masonry uses stone and stuff. Like there is some uses, but I don't want to get to a point in the late game where like just everybody's like, oh, I have this slag that nobody wants. I have this, granite that nobody wants. At least if you can turn them into roads, they still have a use. And the more roads and the wider roads, is the more asphalt you need. But this will be a good test. This will be a test to see if 10 wide roads, if we run out. So anyway, this is Little Bit's place. Nice combination of all three tier 2 building materials: brick, glass, and lumber. Looks really nice. Not sure what's going on with the... Oh, this is still hewn logs. That's what's going on. So she's slowly converting it over to lumber. Looks good. Yeah, like I said, that's something we can discuss for next time. Not sure what's going on here. Is she putting in a little pond or something? What's this? Oh, farmer's table. And storage. Oh, I can't even... It's a trick. You can't even get down there. Or I can't anyway. I don't think... Is there a crouch command in Eco? I don't think so, right? Oh my God. All right, so today's a little weird weather-wise. It's like, it's too cold out to have our AC on. But it is going to be hot in this room by the end of stream. I do have my window open. I might have to go open it further, more, whatever. You know what I mean? But like the trucks, like the truck, not steam truck, it's not like they're any wider. Like you don't need wider roads for trucks because Sparacco said he's never made it past steam trucks. Oh, I better point this out. I did say it would be cool if if Thorgrim put ponds in these little spots, and he did it. I like the brazier in the middle too. Nice. Go for a little swim here. A little bath, Wash the day off. All good. Man, this is a lot of mortar stone. And the thing is, too, I'm pretty sure he bought all this. Like, I don't think Thorgrim's a mason. Right? Which means he bought all that. He is not a mason. So he bought all that. Goody, mostly. Although maybe he might have bought from everybody on that list. But, oh, what's going on there? He's got his guns pointed at nobody. I know it's not a gun. It's an exhaust pipe. I just thought it was funny to call it a gun. Goody's got his whole first floor switched over to brick, it looks like. Got some big properties here in town. Cement kilns. So these are the item that came out yesterday that allow the asphalt roads. You can make plain mortared stone. This you can make without masonry. But you can't make mortared sandstone without masonry. I don't think. Or am I wrong? I know you can make plain mortar stone. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. So yeah, and this is all mortared sandstone. So you would have had to buy all this. Man, impressive, Thorgrim. I'm not sure if you're there, but if you are, consider me impressed. I'm pretty sure that you need to be a mason to make the special ones. There's a wood cart on Goody's roof. 4 stories Goody's got over there. I can see my house from here. Well, I probably could if Goody's place wasn't in the way. Punch has got a few windmills, just a couple. They're just slowly turning in the wind. Just slowly turning. All right. Moving along. Just leave my truck parked everywhere. Hope nobody, hope it's not in anybody's way. So this is Dora's place. Dora's Woodworks. Durable Woodworks, I believe it is called specifically. Durable Woodworks. It's got some bookshelves, some lumber furniture, some lumber. Oh, Dora, if you're watching, you can definitely lower your price on nails. The price of them has come way down with the new technology making wood production much easier. Oh, I like her little frame, little framing of her large lumber stockpiles. That's pretty cool. I do need to add more large lumber stockpiles to my property. I only have 1 still. And I got a couple normal stockpiles, but like if I'm going to be going advanced smelting on Monday for advanced smelting, I think I'm going to want more storage space. Potentially a lot more. Forget, was I coming out to look at anything specific? Oh, the Wendy's. Sir, this is a Wendy's. See, it's Wendy's. Oh, we got fruit salad. Almost out of fruit salads. We don't like basic salads. We hate vegetable medleys. Horrible. They're horrible. Vegetable soup's only okay. Clam chowder is bad. Autumn stew is only okay. So yeah. And even fruit salad's only okay. Like my character doesn't like any of this. Well, sorry. Simmered bean is delicious, but all this other stuff, no Frosty. I'm sure I've mentioned this more than once, but I did work at a Wendy's. Oh, Thantos has a real car now. Welcome to the club. Oh, we have a hunt in action. Oh, is that the Eco? So smooth, so clean. Is anybody buying carcasses? Yes, exhibit. Exquisite meats. My special meat. All right, which one's closest? 221 meters. 67 meters. 325 meters. 116. Monkey Mart. South. Drive by. Or was a Jaguar, I think, but yes. Found a deer floating in the water near your house. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen them float. All right, so Kitty's Bakery looks like it's all done. So this is the her input, right? This is her material purchasing, which is pretty cool, right? Like she's kind of doing it like it's a real business with shipping and receiving. And come up top, you can actually buy stuff. Ooh, I haven't tried Cam's bread before. I haven't tried huckleberry fritters before. Ooh, that's unbalanced. Like if you eat those, you're gonna be so short of protein. So I'm not gonna. Rubbly donuts we will buy. Bread, oh, that's a lot of carbs. Flatbread, again, a lot of carbs. I guess Cam's bread. Cam's bread's more balanced. They all float down here? Okay. I guess I haven't really looked, though, either, right? Kitty's... Oh, Kitty has a truck. She's just parking that there. This is also Kitty's property. Or is it? Yes, Dark Val Pottery. Ooh, I like the little bit. The vases. Vases. Right, so where is Monkey's Meats here? That's Cody's store. This isn't... Oh, that's Darth. Instant Sand. Blacking Out. Sandra. Manbot's Wood. That's it? No, that's Damos. Did I go past it? Um, oh, I did. I went right by it. Right over here. Went right by it. Having a Goody carcass. Definitely worth my 75 cents. I earned that 75 cents by picking it up off the ground. Is this my truck? This is my truck, right? Is it just me or is it nighttime a lot in this game? I feel like it's nighttime all the time. And El Tozo's place, I believe, here. Watch your toes. Probably a pretty good little housing bonus. El Tozo usually has pretty cool builds. I'm looking forward to seeing what he comes up with. We've seen all this, though. This is the same as it was last time I was down this way. My favorite era, like technology tier, or do you mean like of my servers? I would say I kind of like right now, honestly, especially with the colored brick mod. I find it really can make for some potentially cool builds of my servers. Not like server 3 and 4. I think, yes, don't forget to hit that like button. Of my servers, that's a good question. Server like 5, 6, 7, 8 went really good. I got burnt out. So basically, server 3, 4, and 9 are my 3 least favorite servers. Oh, yeah, I like tier 2, but I would say probably 5, 6, 7, 8 was a really good run of servers. I enjoyed all 4 of those. My computer broke on server 7, so that kind of made server 7 a bit weird for me personally. Um, but other than that, although this one and 11 and 10 were pretty good. I mean, 11 was weird with the anarchy at the start, right? Like that part of it I didn't enjoy. But once we got the laws down, I thought it was a solid server. Once we got currency specifically. I hate I dislike the barter system, but I can live with the barter system. But what I really hate is when you switch from barter to currency. I just find it's really awkward. Oh, you have some of my credits here. I'll give you currency, but your credits don't have the same value as my credits. So how do we anyway? Uh, but yeah, yeah. Well, it was. I don't like the barter system, and like I understand everybody using one person's currency, but then that person can't really play the game. Thought it ended. I think it ended up fine, but it's still awkward, right? And like part of the problem too is like if somebody stops playing right before and I have a ton of their credits, I'm not going to get paid loonies or kittens or whatever for that, right? So it can be a bit awkward. Anyway, I'm I mean, I'm not saying anything that's new news here. I greatly prefer having currency in place at day one. Like that's no secret, right? No, I'm not calling you specifically, and it wasn't just you. Like, just in general, right? It makes it awkward if somebody stops playing. Um, yeah, no, I prefer having currency in place in day one. Ooh, I like the ramps here, Damo. That's kind of cool. Come out, ramp down into the nice desert. This is a lot of mortar stone, man. Holy crap, this is a lot of mortar stone. And I do like the lumber and brick. Ooh, I like this little form as well. There's not as many people using the colored bricks as I expected. Kitty's using them. Um, Skull's using them. Is there anyone who wants to buy crushed iron? I can. I mean, are you a miner, Richard? I mean, if you concentrated, I'll buy the concentrate. I can put a buy order up for crush though. Yes. Where did I leave my truck this time? Right here. Is that my truck? BU1 to BU2 auto shop needs 10 mortar stone, 1 BU, 1 trade. These things. I visited the pineapple last stream. Yes. I can use color bricks. Oh yeah, for his rock and roll heavy metal thing. Just there's a lot of people buying or using normal bricks relative to the people using colored bricks. You know what I mean? And that's fine. I'm not saying, hey, use colored bricks. I don't care. You use whatever kind of bricks you want. I'm just surprised, right? Who's that running down the road that we're slowly catching up to? Simon. Want to lift, Simon? I see you. I see you run down the road. Yes, Black and Out has a good point. Do people realize they can change the color themselves? You do not need to be a potter to paint the bricks. All right, does anybody have a kiln for sale? So I can adequately show this off. There's 2 kilns available. Well, that's part of the problem. There's not very many kilns. Goody has one. Goody's warehouse. That's the one up by my house. All right, let's go grab a kiln from Goody here. Same with glass. But the problem with the glass is you need to buy a glassworks, and that means you need to find space for a glassworks. At least with the kiln, it's much easier to squeeze a kiln into your property. Working on your cardio, Simon. Yep. Uh-oh. See, what did I say? I said I needed to make this bigger. There, you can use that stockpile to get your stuff out. Crushed iron. Right there. 1.5, I think I value that at. Not 15. Not 15. Not 15. 1.5. Because I value iron ore at 0.25 a piece. And it takes 6. Yeah, Glassworks is so big. I agree 100%. Kiln. So technically this needs to be in a room to actually work, and I do not have enough space. Let me get out of the way here. And I'm gonna make this bridge bigger. Gonna make this bridge bigger. I'm gonna make it not be hewn logs at some point as well. It does look pretty good. But yeah, it takes up so much space. Because yeah, I'll be the first to admit this bridge doesn't look good. But at this point, it's functional. Because I mean, the funny thing is, the road district is not even there. The road district is here. Like, I'm going to have to move the whole thing, right? Eventually. And if anybody wants a little driveway like this, just let me know and I can probably add it. But you got to tell me you want one, right? At this point, I am only doing road districts on request. And as long as it makes sense, I'll probably add it. All right, so kiln. So yeah, like I said, I can't put it in my room. I can't actually do it. Oh, Eco's doing Eco things. If you go to it, crafting, paint bricks. All you need is to have read, it says pottery skill, pottery labor, but you don't actually need to be a potter. You just need to have read the book. You just need pottery 0. You don't need pottery 1. And you can paint your bricks whatever color you want. So you can just buy bricks and paint them. Just because I'm not sure if everybody knows that. I will be doing a black and yellow build probably at some point to match the Boston Bruins colors. That's a future Luch thing, a future Luch project. I still have much other work to do. Like make another large lumber stockpile. Maybe I'll dig this way. I think it'd be easier to dig this way. It's more convenient. Literally everything I have above ground, I consider temporary. None of this is permanent. None. Well, I guess the water wheels will be there for a while at least, but everything else, temporary AF. Oh. Basalt. Blech. Blech. Gross basalt. Punch pile. Well, I'm at a copper again. Nobody has any copper for sale. What about copper concentrate, maybe? I have no idea what to price this at, though. There's 8 available. I mean, what do we value? Iron concentrate's 2.5. So probably 3.5 for copper. Business says, maybe I should set up a public glassworks so people color glass if they want. People don't seem to buy glass for building, though. It doesn't seem worth it. Didn't somebody say they were going to be doing a colored glass? How does pollution work? That's a good question. How does pollution look? Air pollution. There shouldn't be much air pollution, just from us smelters, right? And, oh, the cement kilns do a little bit of air pollution too, I guess. Yeah, not a lot of air pollution. Yeah, Phantom probably has some. No, surprisingly. Ground pollution, so there'll be a little ground pollution there. A little ground pollution here. Those are my tailings that I have buried. Wait, is that where I have my tailings? Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's not much pollution yet. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, that must be from all the cement kilns? Wait. Public Raider's not even a smelter. Is there a bunch of tailings next to Republic of Raiders' house or something? And I'm not trying to call a Raider out here. I'm just curious. Why is there? Because I mean, there's no air pollution. What would be causing all that ground pollution? Because that's like by far the most pollution anywhere on the map. Like, and it's not even close. But there's no reason for Raider to have a bunch of tailings. What's outside his property? Are people dropping tailings outside his house? But they're not, there's no air pollution. So clearly, if they were, I get what you're saying, Punch, but if they were running that much to cause that much ground pollution, you'd think there'd be air pollution. But like, there's like no ground pollution by goodies. Cement kilns. Well, I guess there's a bit of, yeah. So I'm assuming Raider has used much more. Raider has made way more cement than everybody else, is what you're saying. There's only 3, not 4 as well, but yes. Does the cast iron stove make pollution? Yeah, I just filled my mind. Although I have been selling some of them, the axle as well. He bought 5. Okay, well, he only has 3 down. Unless he has them stacked on top of each other. That's only from 1. I'm assuming it's been running constantly then. That's crazy. Get off my roof. Hey, you doing up there? These animals have no respect, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, cement kilns are pretty bad for pollutions. They're pretty bad as a pollutant, I guess I should say. So, um, you know what? I'm going to go on a little trip here. And I'm going to turn the wrong way for some reason. All right, so hopefully nobody else falls off the road trying to get to my place. You're not the first one, Rico, by the way. You're probably not the last either. There we go. That looks a little better. Should probably get another ramp or 2 as well. It's about 5 hours of cement. That's crazy. But I did kind of forget cement kilns are bad for pollution. But overall, pollution's not bad on the map at the moment. But I find oil drilling is where pollution really ramps up, right? Oil drilling's pretty bad for pollution. But I don't think anybody's using electrical power yet either, which is a major pollutant, right? Oh, somebody following me? I'm just going to turn off because I need to stop. What happened to cardio? What happened to working on your cardio, man? Slacker. All right, let's turn on property. Okay, so what I'm trying to do, I'm going to try to find a readily accessible, reasonably accessible source of copper here. I don't want to steal anybody else's. Like, they claim that. That's fine. It's theirs. Like, you know, if I wanted to be a dick, I could go to the edge of their claim and say, oh, there's probably copper right here, right? Because there probably is copper right in here, right? But I'm not going to do that because, I mean, they claimed it as theirs. And maybe there's not. Maybe they claimed, yeah, okay, well, never mind. But, oh, no, there is eventually, right? So I could dig through here, and there's copper in there, but then I'd be butting up against theirs. It's not worth the hassle, right? And honestly, it's a dick move. Wait, can I say dick on YouTube? Yeah, whatever, dick. So I'm just going to see if I can find some readily accessible copper here and make a little mine. It'd be nice to find some gold as well, but none there. What about directly below? Hope nobody drives through the tunnel. They're going to run me over. I'm just sitting here, my little rock drill. Oh, my rock drill's... What are the chances my rock drill breaks before I find copper? Yeah, it's got some stability left. And again, I don't want to get too close to... Is this Borey's property? That's Phil's property. I don't want to get too close to Phil's property either. Well, let's see if we can find some copper. And I might not. It's just that, and I know there are people trying to supply me with copper, and I appreciate that. But we're not even in like the high demand copper season yet, right? That's later. So I'd like to get copper before electronics. Although like electronics isn't for another week. Or more than a week. 8 more days, but still, I'd like to have a copper mine. That's all I'm trying to say. Oh, basalt. I was gonna say, why is it slower? Stupid basalt. Yeah, even if there's copper here, I don't care because I don't want to dig through basalt. All right, so we're into Phil's property here now. Phil, oh, looks like gold down there. Phil found gold and copper. Nice for Phil. And yeah. Wait, I can't use this ladder, can I? Just gonna put me on top of the mountain. Yep. Of course it did. Steel will be Monday, Raider. Monday, Monday, Monday. Good old on stock. I mean, I even knew it was gonna. Why am I going the wrong way? I even knew it was gonna do it. Oh, what is this? Oh, this is the back edge of Bori's property. Nice. Ooh, can I get through Bori's property back to where I want it to be? I wonder. Oh, Bori has. Oh no, this is Russ's copper. Yes. All right, and then yeah, so all the copper is claimed. Claimed out here, Ishmael. That's Ishmael's copper. So yeah, I'm I'm too slow on the copper. I think they've all been claimed. And obviously there's some copper here. That's Phantom's copper. I mean, I guess I could come over here and look for some copper. All right, well, let's get my truck out of this tunnel before somebody tries to drive through and hates me. Right? Oh, let's just briefly dig straight down. I mean, there might be some, but at this point, it's too far down to be worth the effort. But it's like I said, there's a point in the game where you burn through so much copper and gold, right? Because I know, like, oh, I know Phil said that he's going to be fairly busy. You know, can't commit to playing full time. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to eat some food too. Let's park my truck, go for a walk, see if we can find some copper. Problem is, like, if I go over to that mountain range where like Phantom is, and I could also, like I said, I could come out like here and dig a tunnel from my place and hopefully hit copper. And a little bit, does a little bit have a, well, a little bit have a copper mine, or maybe she's just going to build a cabin up here, right? I shouldn't just assume it's for a copper mine because it might not be. Yeah, like if I come out here, guess I could build. I'd have to build a road. Like, how does, like, I don't know if Phantom is here. I don't think I've seen Phantom. Like, how does Phantom get to his copper mine? Not easily. Whose property is this? Add balls. Wait, is add ball a smelter? All right, first things, let's get my truck out of the way. Let's get my truck out of people's way. Hopes and dreams, that's how, yeah, pretty much. Like, I'm just trying to think of what's the lowest effort. Because the other thing, like, I know, like, Ishmael, too, his playtime varies greatly from week to week, right? Like, he travels for work. So, you know, if Phil gets busy and Bori is mostly a weekend player only, so if Bori's busy and Ishmael's busy and Phil's busy, there's going to be a big copper shortage, right? So I feel, yeah, there's no copper on the market. That's a problem. All right, let's eat some food. Yeah, oh, we need vitamins real bad. Oh, I have fruit salads on me, don't I? I thought I just bought fruit salads. Did I not just buy fruit salads? Oh, we like Cam's bread. I could have swore I knocked my tablet down onto my keyboard. I could have swore I bought 10 fruit salads, didn't I? Apparently not. Anyway, I thought I did. I didn't. That's fine. Let's go this way. Find this road over here. And maybe I could work out a deal with Ishmael where I like pay him a fee to use his copper mine. Sure, we could probably work something out. Let me out. I missed the road. I do this all the time. Anytime I try to hit this road, I miss it. I go too far. Like there's a tunnel and I go right over top of it every time. Ooh, yeah. Is anybody making elevators? An elevator call posts, I wonder? Punch probably has elevators in stock. But yeah, hopes and dreams are basically how Phantom gets to to his copper mine. A lot of effort. And that's okay. But it looks like the stream has been much better quality wise. I'm not showing drop frames like I was last stream. All right, so we could come down to this intersection. Ooh, what do we have here? I like the pillars. Exhibit Glen. Looks like there was some experimentation going on. Perhaps stuff is in the process of being moved. Little house here. Big sloped roof. Meat button. Meat button's landing. All right, so just in theory, come down, make a road here. And I know people are thinking, Luch, this seems like a lot of work. Is this really going to be worth the work? Maybe, maybe not. But as somebody who's not a builder, like I don't build cool things. Why can I not? Okay. Oh, another river. So I got a bridge over 2 rivers. I like having projects, right? As somebody who's not a builder, I'm pretty sure Punch has an Auto AU4 Raider. I don't know if it's currently stocked, but he has one. Never mind. Thought I saw something that I didn't. All right, so there's like a little glen down here. All right, so let's go down and dig in this way. See if we can find any copper. Let's just drill right here and see what we see. Maybe we hit copper. Well, we hit basalt, which is always what you want. The basalt's only 1 thick, and more basalt, and more basalt, and more basalt. But I think this is high enough. There should be copper in there somewhere. It's just a matter of finding it, right? What about here? Well, at least there's no basalt yet. Oh, never mind. Found basalt. We found the basalt. We did not find any copper, though. What about down here? All right. Where are we at? Is this even convenient? Not really, but whatever. Basalt right away. Awesome. 2 thick basalt. I'm willing to dig through 2 thick basalt if there's actually copper. It doesn't really appear to be any copper. Oh, I just realized Kitty's not here. Kitty must be a bed. A bed? In bed? I guess a bed works too. Oh, this is not good, folks. All right, just for science, how far in did Phantom have to dig for his copper? Just to give me a sense of how much work I'm going to have to do. If I can find his. Let me up. There. All right, it is over here, right? Yes. This direction. But yeah, I was hoping to find some over here somewhere because that's like less roads that I would have to make, right? Ooh, cold area. Or I could build one up this way. Oh wait, this is Phantom's area. And then Phantom and I could build a road together. But then we kind of have to go through one of these properties to get out here. What property is this? Kriston Camp. Is Kriston Camp even around anymore? I haven't seen Kriston Camp since like the first day or two. 4 days, yeah. All right, so how much digging did Phantom have to do to find his copper? Oh, he had to go down. Oh, he had to go way down. Way, way, way down. All right, okay. Okay. So apparently I got to dig way down to find copper. Or at least that's how Phantom found copper. So how do I get out of here? Yeah. Okay, why can't I not make this jump? Yeah, you know what? Unstuck. All right, well, that's enough copper searching. That will be a project for me later, off stream. All right, well, what would people like to see me do? That's the thing. I never know what to do exactly on stream. Right? I'm always like, should I just dig? Should I build? Should I just play how I'd normally play? I don't know. I never know. Ah, big hole. And oh, top area. Well, I think the first thing I need to do is dig underneath for more storage space, right? Doing the top now is pointless until I have the bottom done. If that makes sense. Like I want to have space underneath for 4 large lumber stockpiles. So that means I need, but I mean, I can work on the underneath, I guess, as well. It's just, I feel like I've done a lot of digging on stream so far for this server. So I'm trying to find things that aren't digging. But I mean, we can chat. We can chat while I dig, right? Ah. Oh my God, it's hot in here. Ugh. I don't know if you can see how sweaty my forehead is, but it is pretty hot in here. All right. Let's dig. Eco is digging. Yeah, you're not wrong, Simon. How's the progress on your version of Moria coming, by the way? I'm looking forward to seeing what he's come up with. If you look at my truck, it's like, why is the truck at an angle? I mean, we know why, but it looks kind of funny. But for sure, uh, a big part of eco is digging. Absolutely. Although I'm gonna have to redo my claim. I was thinking I was gonna dig that way. But I think it makes more sense to go this way. I think it's just easier to get at. And hey, this is actually good because crushed limestone is a precious commodity. So having crushed limestone is good. Sandstone, I'll probably just sell the sandstone to the government. I don't know. Is anybody buying sandstone? You haven't been on yet? There is a start. All right, we got to start somewhere. Miso is buying sandstone. Or no, Miso was selling sandstone. Well, a lot of people are buying sandstone apparently. Katie's buying sandstone for like way more than value. All right. Anyway, limestone at the very least, we're going to crush and sell. I mean, I could crush the sandstone as well and turn it into sand and sell the sand. How much sand is on the market? How much sand is in demand? All right, so 4 sand. There's lots of people looking for sand. 0.16 though. 0.2. No, Axel has a bunch of sand. Yeah, there's some sand available. Some of it's way more expensive. The sand prices are all over the place. I'm like, I'm not saying they're stinky. I'm saying they're all over the place. They're here, they're there, they're everywhere. Um, but sand is hard to value, right? Like if I'm a miner and I'm mining sandstone and I'm crushing it and I'm turning into sand, I'm going to have a certain value on it. That value is going to be very different than somebody who's just digging it up, right? So it's really hard to value sand, I think. And that's been a problem. It's not like that's a new problem this server. It's been an issue on like all my servers where nobody really knows what to value sand at. Somebody dug a trench out in front of your place. Like somebody's trolling you. Don't troll people, guys. Come on. Come on. Don't be. Remember the rules. It's not hard. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Don't troll. Don't be a dick. Be nice to each other. It's not hard. It's not hard, folks. It's easy to be nice. Your truck is stuck. Come on, people. Who did that? Like, seriously. Oh, okay. They're not trolling you. They're just building roads. Probably. I assume. No, maybe not. Yeah, maybe somebody dug it out with the intention of building roads. Do you need a hand down there, Simon? I can come give you a hand if you want. At least you're right next to your home. Yeah, somebody probably wasn't intentionally trolling. They were probably intending to build the road. Anyway. See, that's the problem with that law, though. And that's why I was hesitant to put it in. So now, now you're getting taxed just for dropping stuff, so you can kind of get your stuff straight, right? But like I said, the garbage was an issue for people, several people. So, you know, it is what it is, right? Hey, don't go down there. I'll never see you again. Oh, you're gone. Bye. Bye. I'll go down there and get them eventually. I don't have a way out if I go down there. I have to unstock to get out. It's the problem. Got it back on the road. Good. Glad to hear it. I don't want to complain about the heat all the time, but this is not good. I hate this time of year where it's like it's not warm enough out for AC, but if I open my window, it doesn't do enough to cool my room. You know what I mean? I say that. I say I don't hate this time of year. Like it's a great time of year to go disc golfing, for example. It's just a bad time of year to stream. A bad time of year to stream. Oh, is that basalt? Man, stupid basalt. Stupid basalt. I am a basalt hater. Put a fan in the window? I could, I guess. I could. I don't even know if I own a fan anymore. I'm so used to having AC. It's also been an unseasonably warm September for our area. Like, really warm. You need pipes, Punch? Let me get you some pipes here. Give me a sec. Or iron pipes I can do. I can't do copper pipes, Punch. I don't no, I want in. Let me in. Actually, let's Let's leave the limestone. We'll crush the limestone. I have a lot of tailings. Is Axel still buying tailings? Buying both kinds, yes. And this is why I need more storage. I need to eat anyway, so I want it to come out of my hole. I could also put shorts on, I guess. I'm wearing pants. If I put shorts on, it'd be colder, obviously. That's how that works. I do not like the donuts. Unfortunate. I can make some iron pipes for punch, though, I think. Yes, I definitely can make some iron pipes. 100 iron pipes coming up, punch. And again, I don't have a copper mine, so I can't really help you with the copper right now. Unfortunately. But like I said, that's going to be my project for the weekend. Is get a copper mine and dig out a second large lumber stockpile. Best bug ever. Oh, apparently, okay, I don't want to go this way anymore. That is not the way to get to Axel anymore. Ooh, I almost I almost went off the road there. I think I might have to sneeze. Very soon. Maybe? Question mark. And I mean, I could store my tailings down in my mine, but Axel's buying them. He took all that effort to dig all the way down to bedrock. I can sell him my tailings, or not sell. I'm rich enough. I can afford to pay somebody else to get rid of my tailings, right? I'm smelter rich. I'm active smelter rich. Generally speaking, if you're an active smelter, you're going to make a ton of money. I mean, most professions will make money if you're active. Like let's be real. Whoa, everything okay there, Timo? What is happening? Oh, yeah, whelp indeed. Oh, there you go. Good old free car to the rescue, right? Oh, that was funny though. All right. Well then. Easy peasy. Yep. All right. I don't know whose carts these are, but do they need to be on the road? Because it'd be cool if they weren't on the road anymore. Just a sec. I need to not have authorization on here so I can actually sell to the store. You don't have any of this item to sell. Is my truck not close enough? How close do you got to be here? I never had this problem with my cart. Am I even any closer? Yeah, apparently I am closer because now I can. Oh, look at that. I had exactly 100 of each. How about that? Perfect. Back to the hole. Into the hole I go. All right, I kind of want to see Punch's bug. Let's just get off the road first, though. Oh, yeah, these metal barriers. I was like, what's the sign say? I knew exactly what it said because it's been the same sign for a week now. Well, not a week, I guess. Server only started a week ago. Hey, get out of the way, you. Perhaps I should move my own cart. I did not plan these ramps out very well. Oh, am I stuck? What is happening? Oh, I mean, this will work, I think, eventually. All right. Don't fall in the hole. I'm a great driver. You can tell how good of a driver I am. Just showing off my skills. I came here to do something, but I wanted to put my thing in the hole first. What was it I wanted to do? I forget. Ishmael, if you're watching the stream, I need more copper. A lot more copper. We need protein. Need that protein. There. Do I still have crushed copper queued up? I do. Okay. Didn't I come back home to do something? Oh, I wanted to check Punch's bug. That's what it was. Wait, I thought you were posting a bug, Punch. Anyway, all right. Nothing to see here. Moving on. Moving on. Back in the hole. More digging. I should probably just carry some of these whetstones with me. That would make everything easier, probably. Do I really need to carry a sickle with me? Probably not. Do I really need the road tool? Probably not. Hey, I can go like this. Haha. Success. Much success. Oh. I will have to go down and clean that up eventually. Because, you know, you don't want to leave rubble behind. It does cause lag. Causes a little bit of server lag. Server seems to be going pretty well, though. Like, the morning restart seems to be enough. Like, I don't think I need to add a second restart in the evening. Like we've had in the past. But as people keep building stuff, that could definitely change, right? Oh, I forgot there was basalt here. Now I'm sad again. Now I'm sad again. Oh well. All right, let's dig some of this stupid basalt out. I mean, it's only 3 hits now. At least I have iron tools. I need copper, Ishmael. He's texting me. He's texting me while I stream. Yeah, Punch needs more copper. I still don't have a copper mine of my own, so I'm depending on you for copper at this point. Yeah, no worries, man. All right, so I should probably post this, but officially Thursday and Saturday, noon Eastern time. Tuesday at, what did I say, 7 Eastern? Going forward is going to be my stream time. Even if there's no eco server, I'll still be streaming something during those times. And those should be 3-hour streams. I'll be honest, it might only be a 2-hour stream today because the temperature. Actually, I'm going to take, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my socks off. I think that'll help, right? A lot of body heat gets trapped by your feet and your head. Or did I just make that up? I could have just made that up. I have no idea. All right. No socks. Maybe that'll help. Couldn't hurt. Oh, yeah, it already feels better without socks on. And no, I'm not putting my foot in front of the camera. For anybody out there who has a foot fetish. Hey, if you're a patron, did I only paste in my patron? Whenever I sprained my ankle really bad there, what was like 6 weeks ago, 7 weeks ago, I did post pictures of that. It was a patron exclusive foot pick, but it was, my ankle was so swollen, man. It was Even if you were a foot person, I don't think you enjoyed that foot. Just say. But I don't know. I don't think there's a fetish for swollen ankles. But hey, there could be. Anyway, I'm really getting off. Somebody give me something to talk about, please, that isn't feet. You love Bigfoot? Unfortunately, my feet are not big. You know what they say about big feet? There was only one shirtless pick, to be fair. How about them Cowboys? The Chiefs play the Bears tomorrow, and the Bears are terrible. So I am legitimately worried the Chiefs are going to somehow lose. Because the Chiefs lost to the Colts last year around the same time of year. And they shouldn't have. The Colts were terrible last year. Yeah, the Cowboys defense is scary, Calorie. Like legitimately scary. Although is Diggs hurt? Did I read that Trayvon Diggs was hurt? Because that's not going to be good for your defense. Yes, but for you Europeans, we're talking about American football right now. Just FYI. Diggs is out for the season. Yeah, that hurts. I'm sure. I don't know what your depth is like in the secondary, but it's always rough to lose one of your top players. I know the Chiefs have a couple injuries tomorrow too, or for this week at least. But I mean, it's the Bears. The Bears are terrible. Yeah, Parsons is crazy. Crazy how good Micah Parsons is. And it'll be hockey season soon too. This is a good time of year to be a sports fan in North America. You got football in full swing. You got hockey and basketball, training camps, preseason starting up. You got baseball playoffs. Pretty sweet time of year. And let's eat a whetstone. Boston has that classy new captain. Oh, yeah. Gotta love Captain Rat Boy. Hey, man, he's great off the ice. I'm not going to sit here and say he hasn't done dumb stuff on the ice, because he has. But I don't think they'd give him the C if he didn't deserve it. Now I'm talking about hockey, by the way, if anybody's confused. And he is a great player. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how the Bruins are going to be this year. They're obviously going to be worse than last year. But they literally had the best season like ever, or at least one of the best seasons ever last year. So obviously they're not going to be that good because they lost some good players. Are they still going to be a playoff team? Maybe. I don't know. Their defense and goaltending is still going to be really good. I just worry about their ability to score goals. So it'll be interesting because there's a lot of young up and coming teams that are definitely going to be pushing for that playoff spot. Let's see what happens. But if they don't make it, it's not the end of the world. I have found myself I care a little less about sports than I used to. I used to care about sports a little too much, and I still care. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I find I care a little less nowadays. Ironically, I think the reason why I care a little less now, the Bruins won a cup. I mean, it was like 12 years ago now. The Chiefs have won a couple of Super Bowls. Um, so like as a fan, my teams have, they've climbed the mountain. I've been on top and I've enjoyed it. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't care nearly as much as I used to. I know I just explained it terribly, but I've had the highs, I've had the lows. And while the highs are great, they don't really make up for the lows. So I'm kind of like, have I gone over far enough? Clear this one too. So I don't get as invested because, yeah. I used to be way too into sports. When it affects your mood, it's probably not healthy, right? So, yeah. What's going on, Gamer Dude Abides? In the 70s, when Montreal won all the cups, this is Ishmael talking. The attendance for regular season wasn't strong. Apparently, it just came for the big games. Yeah, because I mean, it stops being special, right? To some degree. All right, let's go down and clean up all this junk. Clean up all this junk. Stupid basalt. Stupid limestone. I mean, limestone's not stupid. Just it's just basalt's stupid. Didn't I already break this? Apparently, I missed when I tried to break it. Where did you go when I broke you? All right, and like I said, I do not have a way out other than slash unstuck. Way out of the hole. And at the end of the day, I think the fact professional athletes make so much money. It's kind of hard to cheer for millionaires that are playing for billionaires to some degree. You know what I mean? I don't know. One single sandstone left here. That's it for sandstone. All right, so I'm going to have 4 sandstone. Oh, no, I'm not even going to have 4 sandstone because it's full. All right, so I got room for 16 basalt. Let's grab 16 basalt. Who do the Cowboys play this week, Cal? Oh, the Chiefs play at the afternoon, the late afternoon game. They play the Bears on Sunday, which I am actually going to miss because I have a family dinner. Cardinals. Oh, the Cardinals suck. You're going to dummy them probably worse than we dummy the Bears. I would say. Yeah, I have a family supper on Sunday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't score a whole lot of points. Oh, yeah, because you guys, the Cowboys shut out the Giants, didn't they? Was the Giants? I think so, wasn't it? Yeah. So, who else is planning to take advanced smelting? I wonder. I am going to take it on Monday. I have a star available for it now, and I'm going to have a star shortly after that as well. Oh, dead bunny rabbit in the government store. Cowboys through 2 games outscored opponents 70-10. Is that good? I think that's good. I think that sounds pretty good. That's a lot of granite. All right, there we go. Oh no, I'm doing it. I'm just wondering who else is. I don't want to be the only one. I would like some competition, just because I don't like the pressure of being like the only one of something. Because then I feel like, oh my god, I gotta get some of this. I gotta do this. If I don't, the server's gonna grind to a halt, and I just get all stressed. And it's a game. It's supposed to be fun, right? I don't want to be stressed. I want to have fun. All right, let's see if I can back this truck up better this time. It's kind of a tight squeeze. There's no real way to be smooth here. I'm sure somebody who's a better driver than me could do it, though. I'm sure there are probably people planning advanced smelting already. I mean, I don't know, though. Oh, and I'm stuck. There we go. A little bit of limestone. Is that the last limestone that I'm going to have to... Oh, one there. Should be it. Looks like it's just going to be granite and basalt from here on out. Well, and I'm going to have to dig down at some point as well. You a star open now? Oh, I'm good. Like, well, advanced smelting's not even out till Monday. I just need I just need more copper. I don't have can't meet the copper demand. And the copper demand is going to get worse. I mean, if you want to take smelting, you can. But there's already a ton of smelters. Hey, Krogsguard, how you doing today? There's already like 7 smelters or something foolish like that. 8. There are 8 smelters. And I mean, Hanson Sand's only level 1, so he hasn't really smelted anything. But yeah, I don't think we need smelters. Just until I get my own copper mine, counting on you for copper, basically. But I might do, for my 4-star, I might do something weird. Like I might do something completely unrelated. I might do oil drilling. How many people are planning oil drilling? We can probably test that somewhat. Well, let's look at the map and let's see the oil spots and see if they're claimed. All right, so the oil spot here, Dufresne, oil spot here, El Tozo. Okay, so there's 2 oil spot here, Manbot, oil spot here, Benza. All right, so we got lots of oil drillers, it looks like, right? Those appear to be the 4 best spots. They're all out in the water, but they're all relatively close to the coast. Oh, and El Tozo even already made a road to his. Yeah, I figured when I saw yours down here. You're making charcoal for oil drillers. That'll be handy. And to be fair, oil drilling doesn't come out till next Thursday. Like there's no great big rush on that, but it'd be nice. I know I always appreciate it when I go oil drilling. Actually, even as an advanced smelter, I find it's nice to put some in your blast furnace so you don't have to worry. How much charcoal or how much coal do I even have? I haven't burned through that much, I guess. Well, let's top it off just to be safe. But I was thinking about doing something completely unrelated, like milling. But I think some people have taken milling or are planning to take milling in the very near future. Oh yeah, no, you got all kinds of millers now. Because it was just Zane for a while, right? Zane was the only miller. That's obviously not the case anymore. What is the new equipment? I mean, it's not new. It's just new to me this run. Just the blast furnace and stuff. The stuff that you can see in the thumbnail. I just got this last night. It's not new. Like, yeah, I guess that could be a bit misleading, my title. Checking out the new equipment. It's not new. It's just new to me this run. And I can make stuff much more efficiently. So the price of I dropped my iron price in half. I was charging $250. Now I'm charging $120, less than half. Or more. I cut more than half. It's now less than half. Either way. Oh, somebody just sold me. Hey, it's Unix. Somebody being Ishmael. Oh, it didn't go to the chest. All right. I figured it would. You sure you don't have it in your inventory, Ishmael? So just to explain what's happening here, Ishmael asked me if he could use my screening machine so he could get a mining advanced upgrade because he didn't want to buy a screening machine. Just says it's done. You got to pick it up, man. It's not. I can't do anything about it. It's still in the machine. It's still in this machine. It's in here. Can you not pick it up out of here? There you go. Or I hope you got it. Or maybe you probably needed to authorize yourself on the chest. Or check the chest. Anyway, did you get it? Because it's gone now. Okay. And I just realized I don't have any iron queued up anymore. I should probably do that because that's very important. And okay, I am craving camas bread. And I don't have any more because I only bought the one because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. And then it turns out I do like it. So now you need to go buy more. Who has camas bread? Camas paste. Is camas paste even used for anything? This is part of the problem with the game. There's like multiple milled things that like aren't used for anything. Oh, I guess this one is used. Never mind. I'm wrong about this one. This one is used for stuff. It's used in 2 recipes. But there's a ton of stuff that's not used in any recipes. Camas bread. Kitty has some. Camas bread. Pock has some. Boss Pock is way closer. Sorry, Kitty. I'll come down and visit your bakery and buy stuff later. Right now, though, I'm going to go see Boss Pock. Oh, yeah, I need to put more labor in my screening machine as well. I'm a slacker. I keep getting stuck. Stupid desert, stupid sand. So slow. Move so slow. Here we go. Made it. I could have just taken the road. I could have just driven. I'm sad. I don't like huckleberry pies. That legitimately makes me sad. I do like pounding the huckleberry pies usually. I cannot do that this run because they taste bad. I mean, I still could, I guess. Ooh, I've never tried a baked roast. Really? Thought I tried that earlier. Apparently not. Tastes okay. Yeah. Baked meat tastes okay. Yeah, let's grab a couple baked roasts here. Well, while we're here, might as well, right? American Pie. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Or you mean the movie? I love cherry pie. Cherry pie is so good. Apple pie is, Lemon meringue pie is good. Cherry pie is my favorite pie. Blueberry pie is good. I don't know, what's everybody's favorite pie? Chocolate cream pie is good. Coconut cream's meh. I'm pretty sure that I think cherry pie is my favorite. Probably cherry pie, lemon meringue, and chocolate cream. Pecan, pizza pie. Yeah, I do like meat pie, which is obviously a completely different kind of pie. um, yeah, meat pie is good. I don't know. Pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin. I like apple. I don't love it. It's definitely not one of my top ones. Cherry or apple. Yeah, like I said, cherry is my go-to, but I'll definitely eat apple. And okay, pound some bread. Man, that was a lot of labor. All right, I need vitamins. I have lots of things to give vitamins, fortunately. Whipped cream pie, just whipped cream, nothing else. There we go. I guess I got the other kind of roast. Charred corn, you can get demoted. Charred camas bulbs, you can get demoted. I don't really need to keep charred food around. It's nice to chomp on every once in a while to keep your variety bonus up, but other than that, not much reason. You know what I had one time that was really good? I had a meat pie pizza. So they had like pizza dough, obviously, um, with like meat pie meat on it, like the meat having a meat pie, and like the spices from meat pie, and like there was a little it was like drizzled with gravy for the sauce, uh, and I think there might have been like cranberry on it. Anyway, it was really good. I've only had it once. Well, I've only ever been to that restaurant once. But I do like meat pie. Yeah, some good pies. I'll be honest, I've never had pecan pie. I didn't mean to dig that one, but it's fine. I'm gonna have to dig it eventually anyway. It's not like we're not gonna be digging down. All right, so we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we still got to go over like four more. All right, here's a question. What's everybody's favorite pizza topping? I'm a pepperoni guy. I'm assuming sauce and cheese are already on the pizza. What's your favorite pizza topping? Pepperoni, although real bacon. I mean, can you, is it really even pizza if you don't have cheese? In my opinion, no. And I know there are types of pizza. Yeah, bacon, real bacon. Like not like the bacon bits or crumbled bacon, but actual real bacon. Sausage is okay. I'm not a huge sausage guy, but I'll definitely not turn down sausage. Like if I order like some meat pizza, fresh tomatoes. Oh, that sounds good. I don't know if I've ever had a pizza with fresh tomatoes on it. Um, I'm not big on like. I mean, there are exceptions. Like I said, that meat pie pizza I had. I'm not big on different sauces, right? Like barbecue sauce on pizza. Um, and I think I'm not sure anybody's going to know what I'm about to talk about, what I'm about to say. But has anybody ever had a donair pizza? Does anybody even know what a donair is? Because I'm pretty sure that might be a regional food, and nobody else knows what a donair is, probably. Or just let me know. Does anybody know what I mean? Well, if Phil or like Nergy are here, or Ishmael knows what a donair is, because they live in this region as well. But does anybody know what a donair is? Yeah, I didn't. I like it's a Canadian thing, but it's I think it's even mostly in my region of Canada. So donair meat, it's like how do I even explain it? So donair meat is like a just a spicy, like a spiced meat. The donair sauce is like a it's like a tangy white sauce. Um, and they generally come like wrapped. So donair is like a wrap. Trunix knows this. See, well, Trunix is Canadian, so at least he knows what it is. I think you can find them in other parts of Canada, but I think it's mostly this region of Canada. But anyway, you can have a donair as a wrap, but you can also have a donair pizza, which has the donair sauce instead of pizza sauce. It has cheese. I guess donair has cheese and like veggies, like tomatoes and onions and stuff on it. I'm gonna Google it. What does Google say about a donair? Well, it's just gonna recommend me a bunch of places. Your nan is from Halifax. It's funny because the top Google hit when I just Googled donair is the delicious history of the Halifax donair. So let me see if I can just bring up a picture. So yeah, it's kind of like one of those that's gyro or hero, whatever. It's just a wrap with like the meat is spiced, the it's like a tangy white sauce and tomatoes and onions wrap. I don't know. I don't think cheese is really necessarily part of it. But yes, Atlantic Canadian, Halifax, Maritime. So yeah, Halifax declares donairs the official food of the city. So this is the meat. So basically, they like shave chunks of the meat off. Um, yeah, I think it's kind of like I don't know, donair kebab. We call that in Dutch. Yeah. Anyway, donair pizza is a thing. Yeah, it's similar for sure. I mean, Google even like suggests, right? Oh yeah, that looks almost. Oh, it's just giving me. Yeah, it's just giving me more donaires. Anyway, um, hey, look, it's myself. It's myself watching myself. Luchception. Now I want pizza. Different meat bread. Yeah. Oh, it could be. Who knows what poutine is? Who's had poutine before? That's a Canadian thing. So, for anybody who doesn't know, poutine is French fries with gravy and cheese, cheese curds specifically. Although you can make it just with cheese. It's pretty good. It's a Canadian delicacy. Well, I was wondering, Black, like you live in Alaska, but you're not from Alaska, right? Like you're in Alaska for work. Um, but I was wondering, like how much Canadian culture seeps into Alaska, right? Because Alaska's technically separate from the rest of the states, like geographically. I'm just wondering how much Canadiana do you find there is? You're close enough to Canada for poutine? Yes. Portiere, Timmy Ho Ho's. Although most of the people I know that drink coffee, I don't drink coffee, have said that the quality of Tim Hortons coffee has gone downhill hard lately. Apparently, and Tim Hortons coffee is kind of like Dunkin' Donuts. It's like Canadian Dunkin' Donuts, basically, or Starbucks or whatever. Now it's way closer to Dunkin' Donuts than it is Starbucks. Um, why do I only have 19 granite? Where's the other one? I hate this. This bothers me. Like it's probably just up there, but I hate when I have 19. And I'm like, where's the last one? Right? Not much in Anchorage. Okay. So their coffee supplier, the contract was up with them, and McDonald's like bought out their or like now has a contract with Tim Hortons' old coffee supplier. So if you liked Tim Hortons coffee 5 years ago, you would actually want to go to McDonald's to get it now. And like Atrunic says, they got bought out by Burger King. Well, it's a conglomerate that included Burger King bought Tim Hortons, and it went downhill fast. I think at one point, didn't Wendy's buy out Tim Hortons, and then they sold it to Burger King? I want to say I could be 100% wrong on that, but I think that's what happened. And now I want Burger King. I actually had Burger King the other day for the first time in a long time, and it was quite good. So now I kind of want Burger King again. But I'm gonna go through the drive-through and then take it home and eat home. Well, just I'm sure we're all getting hungry just because we're talking about food so much. But the Burger King in my town, it's in the Walmart. Like it used to be, the Walmart used to have a McDonald's in it. It closed, and now they have a Burger King, but they don't have a drive-through. So if I want to go to Burger King, I actually got to go in, right? So I got to put like actual pants on. I can't just wear like pajama pants. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, like when I stream, I wear like pajama pants. Can I get my knee up? You can kind of see my knee. I wear like pajama pants around the house. That's what I wear when I stream. Um, and if I'm just going to a drive-through somewhere, I'm not putting jeans on to go through a drive-through. I'm sorry, that's just not going to happen. But if I go to Burger King, kind of got to put jeans on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I could go to McDonald's or I could go to Walmart in pajama pants. It's not like there'd probably be other people in Walmart with pajama pants on, you know. Um, but yeah, you have these PJs. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of guys have similar PJs, if not these exact ones, right? I have similar pairs in the closet, right? But yeah, it's just comfortable. But if the temperature's going to be like this, I should probably wear shorts while I stream. Okay, where? This game sometimes drives me nuts. All right, how much further over do I got to go here? I don't want to go too far. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so I got to go over at least a couple more. And I haven't even finished this row technically yet, so. Hey, Boss Patch, welcome to my basement. Very exciting. Somebody visited my basement. No torture devices down here. I have no prisoners. I have no prisoners down here. Oh, the kiddo wanted to see you. There you go. There's your dad. Your dad's on YouTube. He's a star. Um, what was I saying? I got to. Well, my character needs to eat, but in real life, I am also hungry. It's a nice day out. I don't know. Should I go disc golfing? I don't know, Ishmael. You want to go disc golfing tonight? Are you watching still? Inventory accepts only fuel. All right, it's a good time because I need to eat anyway. Problem is the days are getting so short. It's like if I want to go disc golfing, I got to go at like 6 or not. Well, even 6 would be pushing it. I'd probably have to be out there by 5:30 if I didn't want to have to rush through a round. Disc golf is much faster than normal golf. For anybody who most people probably don't realize that it's way faster. Is anybody making papooses yet? Yes. A little bit has papooses. Let's go see if we like papooses this run. So the thing about papooses, they can be hard to make because they need like milled stuff. Um, but they're like the only thing that's like vitamin and protein heavy. The only thing. So I like it when my character likes papooses because it's way easier to balance your diet when you like papooses. I'm gonna buy one. As long as I don't hate them. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna buy them all then. They're probably expensive, yeah. Because they use cheese, right? I think it's cheese that makes them so expensive. Cornmeal, beans, cheese, tomatoes, yeah. So that's like a cheesy vegetable wrap, basically. You just eat the most cheap calorie food. Yeah, a lot of people do. And it's part of the problem with the balance. There's not a lot of reason to eat the more expensive foods. What's up, Punch? Yeah. Do I even have any copper though? Like, if I have copper, I can make some copper pipes. Yes. I can make some. I can't make a lot, Punch. I don't have a lot of copper, but I will make what I can. Yes. In it. Getting rich, selling stuff to the government. Make them all the pipes. Okay. I can do that. Like I said, I am gonna work on. I am gonna work on getting a copper mine of my own. Because if we're having this much problems with copper now, it's going to be way worse when electronics comes out, right? You burn through way more copper then than you do now. Wait, do you want me to make them all the pipes or no? Did they actually make copper more useful? 2.4. Yeah, I can sell them for cheaper than that. 2.2, that way I get paid for my labor cost. 88 copper pipes. Coming right up. Protein. Yeah, right. See, right now, papooses help balance me out. Boosters are great. Yeah, it's way more copper now, I'm pretty sure. Well, just needing the copper wire for the light bulbs for the trucks uses quite a bit of copper. All right, let's see if we can do this smoothly here. Show off my driving prowess. Yeah, it's definitely the smoothest so far. But yeah, it's going to be even worse, though, with electronics, right? You need a ton of copper for that. Because what is it? I forget the thing. Cool story, Luch. The heat sinks, is it that I'm thinking of, or the radiators? Like you need a ton of those. You need a ton of copper wire. Um, yeah, you burn through a ton of copper once you hit electronics, and you still need pipes. Yep. Where did that go? Right there. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, game. I wanted to throw it on the ground. Come on. Because portable steam engines are going to be popular. Yep. And yeah, so copper bars, they go into copper plates, which go into heat sinks. Yeah, you need a lot of heat sinks, and they use a ton of copper. No, it's not even heat. Is it heat sinks that I'm thinking of? Is there something else? Maybe I'm being crazy. I'm not seeing it. Maybe copper wire goes into something else. Obviously, the circuits. Radiator, maybe, is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, radiators use a ton. Heat sinks and radiators. All right, see you later, Mr. Spiracco. Thanks for coming out. Anyway, yeah, use a ton of copper. Yeah, that's the same that it was when I was mechanic punch. Luckily, when I was a mechanic, calorie kept me coppered up. I think it was mostly calorie. At least when I needed copper, I went to calorie copper. Anyway, you made a ton of copper. Yeah, gold. You do need a ton of gold, but the gold isn't nearly as bad as the copper. You need way more copper. Like you need like 10 times more copper than gold. I found copper and gold are a little harder to find. I value them. Well, I value the ore a little higher because it's a little harder to find. If you want iron, all you need to do is dig straight down in the desert and you're going to hit it like 100%. Copper and gold, chances are you'll hit it if you dig straight down in the cold area, but it's not as consistent. And the bars are more expensive because the concentrate recipe is less efficient, especially at this point. I think that might balance out a bit later when you get the froth flotation cell. Hey, I said it right. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Oh, my pick broke again. It's a good thing I make my own whetstones. Does Dufresne still have a bunch of whetstones for sale? He does. Oh, wow. Dufresne had like 300 whetstones. He's down to 41. People have been I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? You do go through a lot of whetstones. I might have to stock some though. I haven't been stocking them because I was like, well, Dufresne has like 400 of them. There's no reason for me to stock them, right? Dufresne's almost out. Eventually, he will be out. So, yeah, gonna have to stop those. Gonna have to stock those at some point. All right. Whew. It is hot in here. I think I am gonna just stream for 2 hours today, which I already did. Anybody have any questions for me before I go about the server or eco or the laws or anything or future plans? Just anything AMA. Well, about eco in particular, but I will answer any question here before I go. And yes, generally speaking, the streams will be 3 hours, but it's like I'm hot. I'm so hot right now. And I didn't do a good job of planning activities for today's stream. So I'm gonna cut it a touch short. But thank you for coming out, everybody. Does not appear that anybody has any questions. I'll give it another minute here. Because there is a bit of a delay between the stream. Is there a food you need to focus on? As a miller, you mean? So I'm not honestly not sure what even jobs you have. Farming, milling, logging. Now, I haven't been a cook for a long time, but it's huckleberry extract, cheese, sun cheese, flour, sugar, primarily, if I remember correctly. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been a minute. So yeah, you need a lot of huckleberries. You need a lot of wheat. Anyway, I don't know. Is there any cooks out there can jump in and help me out here? They did change one thing, the syrup. I think they moved. Forget what it's called. I forget what the syrup is called. It's like sweet syrup or simple syrup or something. Just give me one sec. Sweet salad uses sweet salad recipe. Yeah, simple syrup. Yeah, so simple syrup used to be, yeah, but it used to be made by the cook. So the cook had to buy the sugar and the cook made the syrup. But sweet salads are generally probably, I know it's the only recipe it goes into, but probably people are going to make a lot of sweet salads, right? But sugar does go into other things. So you're going to want to keep some syrup in stock, but yeah, probably not a ton. And it depends too, right? Like if nobody finds sweet salads delicious, or if it's nobody's favorite food, they're probably going to sell a lot less, right? Whereas if it is somebody's favorite food, that person's probably going to buy a lot of sweet salads. But yeah, huckleberry extract, sugar, flour, sun cheese, simple syrup. Like that camas paste, you'll do a few of. You'll sell a bit of cornmeal. Yeah, I mean it's mostly the ones I said. And again, I'm just going off memory, and some stuff may have changed because that was server 6 that I was a cook. That was well over a year ago. God, that would have been like a year and a half ago, probably almost. I want to say that would have been, yeah, it would have been spring of last year, server 6. So a lot could have changed. I would ask Kitty or one of the other bakers specifically what they need. Cooks do need some things from you, but it's mostly bakers. Or at least bakers need the flour, right? Cooks don't need flour. That's just bakers. Yeah, sorry, I didn't have a lot. What's the other high-end salad called? Crimson salad? I think this one uses huckleberry extract. Infused oil, which uses huckleberry extract, I think. You've been pumping Kitty full of various stuff. So yeah, there's oil. A lot of oil too, probably. Oil is a mill thing, right? Yeah. And millionaire, yes. That's the other one. Yeah, whichever of Kitty's buy orders seem to be higher than the others, those are the things you should probably try to stock. Boss Pock says as a baker, he needs flour, flour, and flour. So there you go. Yeah, the cheese, when advanced baking comes out and the pizzas, that's when the cheese really becomes valuable. Because like all the pizzas use cheese, obviously, as we talked about, cheese is kind of a given on pizza, right? But yeah, I mean, you know what you need, and you can check. Yeah, like the acorn powder. I don't know if that's used for anything. Like, I don't know why that recipe exists. Maybe they removed something. Maybe they're planning something that uses it eventually. I don't know. I don't try to be in the heads of these developers. I don't know what they're thinking most of the time. Honestly. Meat pie. Meat pie and pupusas are actually kind of a good balance, right? Carbs and fat, protein and vitamins. And I do find meat pies good. Acorn powder and bean paste aren't used anymore. Were they ever even used, though, is my question, right? And they might have been. It's weird, too, because acorns are used in pad thai. Okay, so, like, why would they change that? Why would they change it to just acorns? Right? Like, that change makes no sense. It would make more sense if the change went the other way. Like, why would they take something away from milling? Again, anyway. Well, I haven't really complained about the developers all stream, so we get it in just under the gun. My 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 bitch session. Yeah, I don't know why they would take that away and change it to normal acorns. That makes no sense to me. Anyway, is what it is. Wait, am I going too far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. I have not gone too far. I made some progress on my basement. I did not find copper. We checked out some new builds. We had a good chat. I made everybody hungry. It's all good. So Tuesday evening will be my next stream. 7 Eastern, which would be midnight UTC. So yeah, I don't expect to see any of the European folks for that stream. Well, Punch will probably still be on. Punch will be awake. I don't know about anybody else though. But yeah, Thursday and Saturday will still be the normal time for my European folks. Just trying to mix it up, see how it goes, see how many people show up. If nobody shows up, then we'll probably maybe go back to an afternoon stream. Is what it is. All right. Yeah, it's too hot in here though, folks. So that's gonna be it for stream. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Remember to hit the like button. Most importantly, remember to have fun. Eco's fun. It's supposed to be a game. It's supposed to be fun. So let's all have fun. Say fun again. Fun. Yeah, that's it. Shout out to my patrons. Couldn't do it without you. Remember, links in the description down below. Patreon, Discord. Most importantly, folks, be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.